Today we're going to make steamed pork meatballs, which work fantastically as an appetizer or also in lettuce wraps. So I've started with 2 pounds of ground pork here, and to that I'm just going to add some chopped shallots. You could use red onions chopped finely as well, but shallots give you a little bit of a nicer flavor. Those will go in. Next I'm going to add a little bit of oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is available at all your favorite grocery stores. It adds a nice little bit of sweetness and flavor. Next I have some chopped garlic, just finely chopped garlic. It's going to give you that good punchy garlic flavor. And then fish sauce. Fish sauce is also available at most grocery stores. It's sort of a salty umami flavor that gives you, it's going to season this meat really nicely. The salt is important. A little bit of that goes in. And then 2 other ingredients. I have white pepper here. And white pepper, similar to black pepper, taste profile is a little bit different, also available at your local grocery store. It just doesn't mark your meat as much. Black pepper will leave little black flecks. The white pepper is a little bit of a different flavor and it won't stand out like that. And then sugar as well, just for a little bit of sweetness. This is just regular white sugar. So you just want to mix this and make sure that these flavors are all mixed through and everything's working. Okay, so I've got my pork mixture mixed up now. All the seasonings and flavors have mixed through. And the recipe calls to roll this into about 30 balls. You want them all uniformly sized. So the easiest way to do that is with a portion scoop. I have just a cookie scoop here. You can use it for cookies or ice cream. It's a very, very handy tool that you can use. It makes everything the same size. So what I want to do is just scoop some up and sort of get the excess off the scoop, press it in, and then it'll just pop out. And then if I just repeat that process, you can get, I like to do everything in steps, so do all of the same thing. So I'm going to scoop some balls and then I'll roll them all once they're all scooped. I'll start with just 5 here. So I'm going to steam these balls, and you want them to roll so that they're pretty round. There's no bits or pieces hanging off the side. They'll cook a little bit nicer. And then what I want to do is I'm going to steam these. So what I have over here is a pot with about 3 inches of water in the bottom and a steamer pan on top. So the steamer pan just comes off. It's perforated. There's holes in the bottom of it. And what that's going to do is allow the steam to come up, and it's not going to crisp these meatballs. It's just going to steam those flavors in. So it's sort of a dim sum style delicious meatball. And I'm going to place these meatballs in. You want to do 1 layer at a time. And just place these in, make sure they're not touching so that the steam can come around them. And then we'll just put a lid on these and steam them with the water boiling for 10 to 15 minutes until they're done. If you don't have a steamer pot at home, or that it's not something you feel like doing, you can absolutely roast them in the oven on a cooling rack with a piece of parchment lined baking sheet, which is going to help you with dishes and make the cleanup a little bit easier. So you just scoop them onto here, bake them at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. So after 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the amount of steam you're cooking these with, you just want to safely take the lid off, opening away from you to make sure you don't steam burn yourself. And then these are just going to look, because they're steamed, they're sort of pale, but they're delicious. All that sweet oyster sauce, the sugar and the white pepper flavor all cooks in. And these are great on their own, and then they're fantastic with the lettuce wrap. So a little bit of hoisin sauce, some fresh mint, cucumber, maybe a little sriracha if you're looking for some heat. They're a delicious kind of alternative to your regular meatball. Visit @goblueflamekitchen.com for more tips.